Dawid Plotek. I'm a head chef out of Lava restaurant.
So, which three knives do you use most in your kitchen?
So I think three knives what you should have in the restaurant or home, being home cook. It's a chef knife, Yotu, nakiri knife, that's a vegetable knife, and a petty knife for the whole task.
This is what you use at home or in the kitchen
This
mainly?
is what I use at home, at kitchen. Every task with that three knives you can manage really easy. If you need to cut the vegetables, you have like this knife, you have a very beautiful high bevel, which all the vegetables are going to go through it. If you want to slice everything, I would use that knife to just have a nice like slice motion, and to more detailed stuff when you need to peel the onion or just like be more detailed, that's the perfect knife to do it.
Perfect, thank you. So what's the one thing you care most about your knives?
I would say design. I think you can connect with the knives in a personal way when you're picking up the proper design for yourself. So you can also show your personality in the knives.
And do you have any preference about the handle?
So preference about the handle. This is like really. I don't have preference about the handle. This is up to the people. I mean, when you grab the knife and you feel well with it, I think that's fair enough. The handles is like more detailed, also stuff about it. You can go more in exotic colors like those one, and this is also beautiful. But you can go also in a classic way of handles, which is like one single color. But this is like just a personal, I think, stuff.
And any advice for someone looking to buy a new knife or starting their journey with Japanese knives?
So if you want to buy a knife, I would go for the Japanese knife, and for sure stainless steel in the beginning, because it's very sharp in the beginning and keeps the retention of the blade really long. So you don't need to resharpen it really often, and don't rust that much. If you're gonna go to the carbon steel knives, you need to be sure that you're gonna wipe the blade every single time when you finish your work. You don't leave the knife in the swimming pool of water, because literally after 10-15 minutes your blade is gonna start getting rust, which is not really good for the food what you're cooking, and just for the blade.
So do you mainly use high carbon or stainless?
That depends on the task and the knife what I have. For the daily basis and everyday use, I would use stainless steel or knife with the stainless cladding, where the outside main blade is covered with the stainless steel, but just the core blade is carbon steel, which makes the knife really sharp. But it depends on the task, like for the fish knife like Deva or Manesuki for the butchering, I would use carbon steel because the sharpness of the blade is really important when using that. The sharpness of the blade is really important for the butchering fish, especially because you need to be really careful with every single move what you're doing, and also it's making your life much easier when the knife is ready to sharp.
And any thoughts on our knife?
So it's really similar to the knives what I had before, like my first knife. I really like the handles. They look really solid, and the grip is really nice. The blade is also not so heavy, which is really important when you're using the knife every single day. I mean, it's a really nice entry knife. Of course, you can find another sharper blade, but I think for a home cook and in an industrial kitchen, it's going to work really well.
Perfect.